What is up, guys, and welcome back. So for today we have yet another video, and for today's video we have Ed Boon, the co-creator of the Mortal Kombat and Injustice games, seemingly teasing the next game from NRS. But anyways, before we get into any of that, like always, be sure to smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so this is pretty crazy stuff, but basically ever since Mortal Kombat 11 got announced as done and finished 4 days ago, a lot of people, including myself, have been speculating what the next game from NRS will be. And it seems that the answer may have been out in plain sight this whole time. So throughout this video, I'm going to show you all the tweets that Ed Boon has made teasing what seems to be the next game. And just to add more shock value, all the tweets you're going to see in this video have been made within the past 3 to 4 months. Almost as if he's trying to hype something up. But anyways, I'm going to start off with this tweet, which seems to be the biggest proof as to what the next game will be. And this tweet says, "Wow, James Gunn has managed to work on DC and Marvel movies. That's impressive. Emphasis on DC and Marvel as he capitalized them." And then Jeff Keighley, who is the host of the Game Awards every year, put the little eye emojis as if he's saying like, "Oh, I see what you're doing," to Ed Boon. And like I said, emphasis on DC and Marvel as he capitalized them, almost like he's saying that he himself will also be working on DC and Marvel properties. But in case you think that that's not what it means, let's go ahead and start the slideshow. So go ahead and check these out. Now here, what I'm putting is all the tweets that Ed Boon has made just within the past 3 to 4 months, referencing Marvel or about Marvel, or just about Marvel in any type of way. You're gonna see it is so many tweets that he has mentioned talking about Marvel. And you guys might be like, okay, so what's weird about that? Because he also does talk about DC and even Injustice a lot of the time, right? But here's the thing. He actually has connections with DC, as he has made Injustice games. The Injustice and Injustice 2 games are both from NRS, which is Ed Boon's same company, right? So obviously it would make sense for Ed Boon to be tweeting about DC and Injustice, as he literally works with them. But from what we know so far, he has no affiliation with Marvel. Like I said, from what we know so far. So why is Ed Boon tweeting so damn much about Marvel? Well, I guess my best theory as to what he's doing, he's trying to get a lot of the community of the NRS fighting game community to get some type of attachment to Marvel, so that when they reveal the next game, they're all really hyped for it. Therefore, the next game should be a Marvel game, which, if you're asking me for my personal opinion, I'd rather we get an Injustice 3 game. As you guys know, I'm one of the biggest DC fanboys. But a Marvel game sounds pretty cool too. Like, I would definitely be happy with that as well. I would prefer DC and Injustice, but hey, if it's Marvel's turn to get a fighting game, then so be it. So yeah, guys, with all these tweets and all these things that Ed Boon is doing referencing Marvel, it just seems almost like it's hard to believe that we're not going to get a Marvel game next. And I'm not saying it has to be full-on Marvel. It could be some type of Marvel versus Mortal Kombat or Marvel versus DC game, which I doubt will happen, the Marvel versus DC, as DC and Marvel would probably never agree to work together. But who knows? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Now, besides this, Ed Boon, for the most part, just tweets about all these Marvel movies, Marvel shows, even has tweeted a few times about actual Marvel hypothetical NRS games. I know he had like a tweet about a Marvel vs. DC game or a Marvel vs. Mortal Kombat game too. So there's so many things pointing to Marvel with Ed Boon. And I'm not saying confirmed, don't get me wrong, but it just does seem very, very likely that Ed Boon, or should I say NRS, will be making a Marvel game, or is already making a Marvel game. Now, in terms as to when it will come out, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I have no clue. I hope it gets announced this year. Remember, there are 2 gaming events coming soon in August, and even in October we have DC Fandom. And if anything, at the end of the year, in December, we have the Game Awards, where Ed Boon has been known to actually reveal games at. So maybe it takes place at the Game Awards, or maybe in October with DC Fandom. I don't know. I just really hope whenever it is soon, guys, because we have been done with Mortal Kombat for a while now. The last time we got DLC was the last year in November. So I'm pretty sure we're definitely due for a reveal at this point in time. So let's just hope that happens. But anyway, guys, that will be it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of this in the comment section down below. And for now, let's get to the comments of the day. So first up, we have Let's get on with Injustice 3 or a Marvel game. I'm dying to play Thor and Supes or Black Adam. Hey, me too, like I said. I'm down for a Marvel game if that's what's coming next. I would prefer Injustice 3, but hey, if it's Marvel, that's cool too. I have no hate to Marvel at all. As a matter of fact, I really like a lot of their characters, so hey, let's see guys. If it happens, I know it's going to be sick, so let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Next up we have 2 years of support, people, including a whole 7 months of radio silence. How nice. Yeah, that's something really weird that I was thinking about too. That Mortal Kombat said, okay guys, after 2 years of support, we have finished the game. Even though almost the past 8 months have been nothing. It's just been empty. We've gotten nothing for MK11 at all in the past 7 to 8 months. So it's kind of weird that Mortal Kombat included those useless months in their years of support, but whatever, it is what it is, guys. I have no hate to Mortal Kombat, for anyone who might be wondering. I think it sucks that we didn't get a Kombat Pack 3, but hey, like I said, it is what it is, and at least now we got confirmation that there is a next project in the works, so that's pretty nice to know too. And lastly, we have Rams. I know you probably won't see this, but you inspired me to start a YouTube channel. Dude, of course I'll see that. That is so awesome. And thank you so much for using me as inspiration for a YouTube channel or just for anything at all. Honestly, I really appreciate that you would actually tell me and do that. That is honestly so awesome. I really hope it goes great, man. But anyways, that will be it for today's video. Like always, let me know all your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section down below. Leave a comment about anything you want, guys. I read almost all the comments and I respond to them in most videos, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching once again, and peace.